Hello everyone. Now when we last left off, I just told you that with this team, we couldn't beat Wendigo at this level. I was in fact wrong, it turns out. I had a quick look around the shops, you'll notice I think the time has advanced 5 minutes. Actually, I don't know how it were only 20 minutes before, but I think it was. And money is gone. We've used a lot of money. But it turns out, you know, we are chemists. We can basically do whatever we want. And there's a couple of ways we can go about doing this. We do need to get a little bit lucky, because he's well within his rights to demolish the one chemist that still has monk hands. With Mind Blast on the first turn, in which case we just lose the fight and have to restart the video again. Not that that's ever happened. You know, my first try when I wasn't recording, he just didn't Mind Blast me. We want to watch over this. There's nothing we can do to stop him Mind Blasting whoever he wants to death in one hit. But if we do this, and then we pick right one time, we should be able to immediately drop Wendigo. Because we are now hitting 1,100 damage. That was it, that was the fight. I think? Perhaps not. We may have encountered a bug. Did we do so much damage to one of the illusions that he died? How would that be possible? What's happening? Well, these things happen. With Chemist. The game breaks sometimes. It cannot hold up to the weight of... So all of the Wendigos are real, and none of them are fake. Is this a randomizer thing? Well, we dealt with it. So, you might be saying, you used to be doing 90 damage on a critical hit. Why are you now doing 1,100 damage on a non-critical hit? The answer is, chemists are broken. So the mix we used, did we just get Artemis's bow? You won't be able to equip it. We don't have anyone who can use a bow, but that's not a bad find. Alright, poison. We have many antidotes now. We can also... Chemists also heal twice as much with regular healing items, so we can do that if we remember. Is there not an item here? Did we break the game? Ah well. What we can do is, we've already found the item that we need to go at World 2, but we're not gonna yet. We've been roughly approaching things in order. We will have to stop doing that now. Because we can't go to the next dungeon, it's just not allowed. We need an item before we can get there. But what we can do is go look for more treasure. Hopefully we find some money so we can replace the massive amount I spent on antidotes and other gubbins. Revivifies. That was a problem. I thought we couldn't do much because I didn't realise that in this version holy water was called Revivify. Is this the way to Siren? I always accidentally go the way to... Not Siren, Shiva. I was going to tell you why Chemist is broken. So that ability we were using just immediately gives whatever you use it on 10 levels for the rest of the fight. Turtle Shell's a really good find. We ideally want a way to buy turtle shells. Sorry. Again, getting sidetracked today. Right, are we talking about... Yeah, we were adding 10 levels to the character's level. Damage in this game, generally, you'll get like a multiplier every few levels. But monks are weird, and their level is directly used in their attack damage formula twice. So, if you have a chemist, monk is in fact not the worst class in the game, and is kinda nuts. I would argue it's the chemist doing the lion's share of the work there. There's nothing else for us right now unless we want to go fight Shiva, which we could. But I want to see what's in the town. And we're probably going to be looking to... Phoenix Down's a good thing to be able to buy, but we don't have any money left. And we don't know what stuff we're going to be using, because we don't know what classes we'll have access to. Thief Glove is... I mean, it'd be really nice if we found Fit Thief. I'm going to assume we're not going to have Dragoon stuff going on, because Dragoons are just bad. We don't need a lot of staves. Flame, we're unlikely to have someone who can use it. A shield that does not have it. I don't know what Cursed Shield is. It's definitely not called Cursed Shield in other versions. Shuriken would be really nice if you found someone who can use it, as would the bows, but we're not going to use Thunder Bow. Killer Bow we might have use for. And we pray for no Berserker this run. And again, only ninjas can use that, so... We don't know what classes exist in the game. I forgot to buy it. We want a couple of these. And we do want high potions. But only really because we can heal 1,000 with them. Rather than the normal 500. They'll come in handy later. Regular potions heal as 100, but I think that'll fall off quite quickly, so I'm not too worried about that. You do need potions for some of the mixes though. How many have we got on us? 3. Yeah, let's get another 5. Sorry about that. We are going to need stuff to be able to beat the game. Hoping we didn't use up too much money if we find a class or something in one of the shops. We found Red Mage, we don't really want it. Red Mage is fine, we just don't need it right now. Animals and Terrain, that's the Hunter and Geomancer abilities. I don't think we need either of those. White 3's nice. I don't think we have any white magic right now. Mantra, I'm not sure what it is. It's another thing that's been translated, interestingly. This is a fan translation of the original. I don't know why we're looking at this. Magic. We have Life 2, which we wouldn't be able to use because I believe that's level 4. We'll see if we find any spells. I've been like 100 places at once today for some reason. We didn't heal. That's fine, we got tents. Do we have tents? We have tents. I could... You know what? The frugal player. We were already going to the... Where is it? It always takes me a minute to find where anything is. We were going to the... Well, I was thinking of going to the library. There is another town on the way. We'll get there when we get there. But of course, in the library, there is this pot which heals everyone to full health. And there's also this turtle. He's not normally here. He told us the bracelet's present in World 1. That's because it's in our inventory. We've already got it. Now, we won't be able to go all the way through this dungeon. So it might not be worth doing. Sorry, I just remembered that's an item you need. Why should we check out next? Okay, we are going to do this. And then maybe we'll head to World 2. Nah, I'd just be picking up all the items. Okay, we'll start on the... Speed is good. Speed is definitely worth getting. Could do with some ethers, I think. I'm not sure. It's used in a few mixes, but I don't think it's used in the good mixes. Giant's okay. Doubles max health. We'll get a couple. We've got... I think we're good on eye drops and revive. You can never have too many holy waters. Okay, and we didn't have that many eye drops. All the generic... All the boring status healing items are suddenly good when you've got Chemist. We haven't found many spells. We find a lot of ways to use spells. Here would be fine. If we found white magic and Kiera in the same place, we'd probably get them. We've probably put those two things together. I can't go through here. You gotta let me past. Is there a thing over here, or am I crazy? There's something good in this house. They say that the ship graveyard is on the path to the void. Don't know what that means. Okay, we're done here, I think. No, there's item shop in the inn. There's always an item shop in the inn. You gotta watch out for that. Again, not much. Mute Sword would be good if we found a Spellblade. Omniscient is lurking somewhere, and we will need a way to defeat him. I think if we got him super early, we could probably one-shot him with Monk Punches. So the thing about the airship is it moves a bit fast. Oh no, this is where we decided not to go. I'm really excited to do this when I found out I could defeat Wendigo, but then apparently I'm more scatterbrained than usual, and I'm normally pretty scatterbrained. Let's see what Sid and Maid are doing. Oh, you can go to all the meteors whenever you feel like, and that's just fine. Some of the bosses will be pretty hard to beat. These are going to be scaled a little bit higher than the ones we've been fighting so far, but you know. We got some stuff going on. So this would be Titan, I believe, but it is in fact Crayclaw. You might not remember Crayclaw. He's kind of a dumb boss. Protect will probably work here. I mean, the thing he just did was... Oh, only one of my monks has monk hands now, by the way. Which is a shame. You just use a potion. I could probably put everyone else in the back row if I were thinking about things that are good ideas and not just bad ones. Oh, I could use a haste potion as well. Just have a fast monk with all the levels. Okay. Let's do the haste potion. I think I used that twice, didn't I? Speed potion. That's the one. And everyone else is just going to move to the back row. I don't want to use too many of my items because they are quite expensive. Let's see how much damage we're doing. And I think we can do better. I wish he'd stop doing that. Oh. I mean, he's doing that amount of damage quite fast. But I think one more. We're gonna need more Revivifiers than Annie does. At least we got easy access to them in World 1. Which we wouldn't necessarily have with the randomizer element. That's a little bit better. I think that's good enough. Why does he do that every turn though? Yeah, that one wasn't doing much there. Crayclaw. He is the guy who's just on the airship when you get it. Why did Butts level up 100 times? He's just on the airship when you get there. That's Crayclaw. You probably forgot he was in the game. Another couple of things that'd be really nice to have, you know, a ninja or thief, or, you know. We'll do this. We got a little bit of damage without sending everyone to the back row. Also, holy shit, we leveled up a lot. Okay, yeah, we leveled up 10 levels, I think, that fight. Sometimes that happens. The later game enemies are... Excuse me. Generally, they're still really hard, because they have, like, later game spells that they just come with. And they'll still hurt even if they've been artificially weakened. But, Crayclaw don't really do much, so fairly easy fight. And he leveled us up a bunch, because he still gives crazy experience. I mean, we haven't done this. I guess we'll just do the meteors today. We could probably start doing World 2 stuff. We probably could. Is it this one? Oh, this is just where you get the adamantite. Which means it's adamantoids, I remember. Except this time it's the 4 Guardians, so that's going to be a problem. We can drink protect drinks on everyone. And that'll do the first part. And the next thing we need to do is kill the crystals, which we could probably do with a sufficiently boosted monk kit. But we have used most of those items. That's really unfortunate. They really hate Lena specifically. Yeah, they just don't like Lena here. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna use a high potion on Lena. I'm gonna use they're real mean. Gonna use speed on Faris. I should have tried to be cheeky and drink a giant potion on Lena before I did the thing. So, Revivify Antidote we can do 3 times. Would that be enough? There's probably an instant death spell. Hang on a minute, folks. Just ignore the fact that the music stopped. We're not reading a guide. We wouldn't need to do that during a fight, you see. This is what we do here. I'm not actually sure. Okay. Phoenix Down and Darkmare. We don't have Darkmare. Men's Kiss plus Turtle Shell just hits for a shitload of damage. We could do that if we want. We might save that one. We do want Turtle Shells. Turtle Shells are good. Okay. As far as I can tell, we do not have a way to cheat the fight. And just immediately win without trying. So, we're gonna make the monk big again. Not that one. And we're gonna hope he gets big enough that he can smash the crystals in one hit. Not right now? Sure, have a giant potion. Become large monk. The monk now has much more health than his maximum health. Yeah, there we go. How much damage? See those numbers? Okay, it's enough. This is Vienna being severely scaled down, allowing us to win. And the crits are just icing on the cake. Just getting my timer back up there, don't worry about that. I'm quite aware that the music stops every time I mess around with something in the background. So the problem is gonna be me having to remember to go get items all the time. I will do that off screen. I would never do that on screen. I can't even finish a sentence today, let alone remember to do groceries. We'll be selling a few of the more garbage items that we're picking up. And there go the crystals. Barely any levels, and they dropped a basic staff. Steamship key though. We can do the fire castle. Kanak, that's the one. I might have to go back and get my Revivifies and Antidotes. They're both in the same town. I remember where those were. I did it recently enough that I can remember why we need to head for those. Okay, we're doing that and then we're gonna... Yeah, we can... Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm just trying to work out in my head the route. I have the route in mind. I'll probably forget in 10 or 11 seconds from now, so let's try and get there quickly. And it's one of these two who had this stuff. Revivify. I guess it's the other one who has the antidotes. I could buy more, but I don't have that much money on me. We're gonna need Revivifies, because you use them for a couple of good things. We don't have access to many classes. Sometimes you get lucky and you get a lot more than this right off the bat, but, you know, the classes we do have, we can win the game with. Monk and Chemist? Yeah, you can win the game with that. You hear Monk, and then it's like, I don't think I want to be a part of this. So we're heading to Crescent Island, because we need to open the place. The place near here. You know the place. I'm not actually sure this is how you do it. But you can get free stuff from this guy. Okay, no, you have to... This isn't how you open it. We just got there for the free items. I remembered where the thing was, and it links that in my mind to that area where you can get free items, which were bad. They were bad items. We didn't need those. What else can we get though? Nothing. Stuff we can't use. It's gonna be a lot of that since we don't have any of the classes that use a lot of stuff. I could buy Red 3 and just have some basic magic. I mean, I could if I had money, is how that'd go. This is gonna go in the video so I can watch them to remember where things are when I'm doing, I don't need to talk to that man. When I'm doing these runs offline, no. When I'm doing prep for the next session, because Jesus, I'm scabbering today. I'm sorry, everyone. Equip swords would be nice, but I mean, monk hands is just better if we can make the level go crazy. This is the thing about monk. It's bad, but if you grind sufficiently, monk he starts doing absurd damage. Just abruptly becomes large. We need to go up to get to where the steamship is. So for some reason, you have to fight this to be able to... Where's the tile I have to fight this from? Why is this being weird? You just fly into it, right? Oh, I had to press circle. Sandworm, no! Okay. We're gonna use the thing, because I hate sandworm. What did I say it was? It's turtle shell and something. Hang on. You do a lot of this when you're playing with Chemist. There's a lot of, hang on, I have a move for this. Consult guide. It's here somewhere. And I know it uses a turtle shell. Alright, I'll be up here. Oh, we're looking at the wrong section. Yeah, that's the one. So we want... Watch him dodge out of the way of this magically, by the way. Just perfectly avoid my 1,360 damage attack. I expected... I'm not sure what I expected. We need to make him a little bigger. That monk. It's not quite large enough. Dancing Dagger we could definitely use here as well, though. Dancing Dagger's a World 2 weapon, so it's a little bit strong for this point in the game, provided we can get a decent move off it. And we got a decent move off it. Okay damage. Can't complain. As much as a monk punch. Let's make him one stage larger. And then we'll... I should probably not even attack with those two, because there's just the chance that as soon as I declare the attack, he'll move. He wiggles around a lot. Seeing Sandworm here is, like, it's always not... You never want to see Sandworm, but it means we're not going to get him in any of the sections in the game where we're on a time limit, which is always nice, because when you're on a time limit against Sandworm, the time runs down while he's wiggling. Oh, he's just going between halls. Let's drop some potions. We've got the battle speed turned up very high, so everyone's taking a lot of damage from this drain. Don't know why it works like that exactly, it's a little bit weird. But it does. You can't have much left now. That's Sandworm. Getting hit by sword dancers out here. You gonna go down somewhere? Oh, everyone's getting a little bit low. Do hate to see it. Let's keep these two off. I think the HP still runs down once per tick. The ticks are just faster. I don't think it's actually doing more damage. Maybe it is. It's a bit of a weird game. weird things do happen in it. Loves this quicksand, that sandworm. I think we're gonna lose bots here. That's not too big a problem. Because I wanted to just... Oh, the game is broken. Okay. Didn't expect to see that, but the game's just broken. Yeah, the game broke there. Not a lot I can do about that. Well, that's gonna be the end of this part. I think I forgot to save a few times on the way here. Might be wrong. Sometimes, you know, Chemist's broken. There's sometimes Sandworm is also broken. I'll see you next time.